Hello YouTube, I'm doing a video today on how to 2-star a Town Hall 10 if you're a Town Hall 9. First off, obviously to 2-star a Town Hall 10, you're going to have to be a fairly high Town Hall 9. There's no ways around it. Level 3 to 4 golems, preferably 4 heroes. You might squeak by a 10 and 10, but they probably should be 15 and 15. I've done something less than 15 before, but you know, it's going to be difficult. And the way you're going to do it is really a traditional go wipe, except a little heavy on golems and pekkas, because you don't even care about a chance at a 3-star here. You care about a chance at a 2-star. And also, I'm going to warn you, you're not going to 2-star a high Town Hall 10. It's going to have to be a low one, but it's useful if you get a bad matchup, or if you want to give your Town Hall 10s a shot at 3-star and Town Hall 9s. We're Death from Above. This is the clan we're facing. You see, this is a Town Hall 10, and rest are whatever. Now you go to my clan. I'm a Town Hall 9. That's the matchup we got. So, you know, I was the only guy that had a shot at 2-star in it, so that's the way it goes. Now we're gonna look at the base. Now you can see it's a pretty early Town Hall 10. You're not gonna get, you know, you're not gonna be a Town Hall 10 that has 13 Archer Towers, level 2 Infernos. You're not gonna get 2 stars against them. I mean, perhaps, but if you look at their defenses, a lot of them were max for Town Hall 9, but at Town Hall 9, he didn't max his Wizard Towers. Didn't max his air defenses, which didn't matter. I didn't use any air. And but he does have both Inferno Towers. They're set to multi. Oh, that's right. His walls, he left those at 7. Didn't know what to do with his 25 new walls. So and look, the heroes are not even, for defensive purposes, we'll say they're 10 and 10. Obviously, you get the Queen's only 9. You get on attack, and you get a big bump once it goes to 10. But so it's a weak Town Hall 9 or 10. But and you know what? It's not a very good base design either. But this is what you can do. These are the type of bases to go after if you're going for a 2-star and you're only a Town Hall 9, because you don't have the freezes, you know. It's a bad base design, but when you look at the top here, this double Inferno, I believe the guy's trying to set up what I'd call a funnel trap. Up top here, if you lay your golems down and then start putting your wizards out to get the outside buildings to funnel your pekkas and heroes in. Let's say if you have 3 golems, 2 of the streams are going to start frying your wizards. Might give you a funnel problem, might make you go outside. I don't know if this is what this guy was thinking, but perhaps, and you know, that's that. Because your natural tendency is to go on this side, get those Infernos out of the way. I, on the other hand, went from the bottom side. I only have to 2-star it. I thought about the top, but I worried about that funnel problem. And also, in this war, our Town Hall 10s are upgrading their heroes, so they, you know, had to sit out. And I was the only shot to get the 2-star on this base. In this war, if I failed, I couldn't use my second attack to do it again, so You know, we would if I would maybe our second guy probably could 1-star it, but you know, it was all I couldn't make a mistake. So, and if I didn't funnel right, there's no way I'd get that town hall. So I went from the bottom. I'm going to try to pull up my drawing tools. First time I ever used them. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I decided, because of this, you know, your pekkas and stuff could go around. So I wasn't sure how long it'd take them to get to that center. So instead of a jump spell, I did the quad quake right here. And then just some wall breakers, you know, on the wall here. So pretty standard go wipe. You know, I spread out my golems a bit in these spots, and then you know, threw my wizards out in here and here. Tried to leave these two front buildings as a magnet for the Pekkas and Heroes. Like I said, a wall break right here, roughly, and that should funnel everyone in, and it's pretty much a big open compartment mostly once they're in. And listen, I knew the golems, rather than worrying about the center, would start going out here and here, and I hoped that Pekkas and Heroes would follow them, and then once the defenses are gone, they would come back into the center here. So that was my hope, and that's kind of how it worked out. Not all of them did, but it didn't take all of them. So that's that. So let's watch the replay. Oh, before I start the replay, because this Inferno Tower, oops, I guess I have to pull up those drawing tools again. Like I say, I'm kind of not used to them. Okay, so as you can see, this Inferno Tower is only covering the middle compartment. So I did bring one heal to kind of heal my troops up right before they got to that compartment. What I didn't know was the guy kind of had trash and a CC that I could get with a poison spell. So probably didn't need to heal up my troops. Probably could have done a third rage. But you know, I attacked pretty early. I wasn't sure, you know, what was in there. So let's do the replay. First, I'm gonna do a lure because his oh yeah, the quad quake. Then I'll do a lure because his CC is a little off center, so I could do it. Use one giant. With the weak walls, drop my wall breakers right there. Wanted them. I was lucky I didn't need any of my barbarians to round them up because they were rounded up already. The poison's not going to get the giants, but they're not going to do much damage. I'm not too worried about it. I did miss the archers. That's the way it goes. I didn't see them. Oh, I did get the giants. I didn't realize that. So now my golems, I would have spread them even a little wider, but I was afraid the golem would go, the top one would go up instead of into the hole if I went too far. Didn't get much coverage on the right side here, but the wizards took care of the buildings like they're supposed to. So yeah, I left that gold mine to, so now they're all going in. essentially I had 3 Pekkas, 3 Golems. Put that heel down, didn't really need it. Oops. So yeah, the golem on the left hand side here didn't follow, didn't go into the center compartment, but one of them, 2 of them went in the center compartment, so that's good enough coverage there. So see, my king kind of went down early, but you know I had the Pekkas in there, so boom, just like that. Notice I saved back a giant, a couple of wizards. Once your bulk force is finished, sometimes you're at like 40-some%, and you have to use those to snipe. But I love the giant, so even if the cannon's in range, he can take the brunt of the force while your wizards quick take care of some buildings. Now, at this point, the 2-star is a foregone conclusion. Quick went in there, got the town hall, you know. Now you don't really have to worry about the infernos, because they're out of range right now of the infernos, and this is probably one of these rare 2-stars against Town Hall 10 where neither inferno goes down, but because they're lopsided, it was kind of a bad base design. Didn't need it. See, over here I dropped the giant and then the 2 whiz, and you know, if I needed that extra percentage, they would have gotten it for me. Queen's just dying out here, and it's going to be the end of my raid. So that's how you're gonna 2-star Town Hall 10 if you're a Town Hall 9. Got to be weak 1. You got to be a strong 1, but it can be done. It can be pretty useful, like in this case where I had to, you know, because of our matchup. But also a lot of, unless you're a really good player, you know, top 1 percentile, a lot of Town Hall 10s still are only going to 2-star this base, because you know he's still got the 2 infernos, and I mean he has mostly Town Hall 9 defenses, but still they're still strong. It's the way that goes. And so one other use for this would be if you as a clan decide that our high-end Town Hall 9s are going to 2-star their Town Hall 10s, because that would leave attacks for our Town Hall 10s. They have a better shot at perhaps 3-star and the other team's top Town Hall 9s, or maybe even not top, couple slots down. You know, it's in war, you have to it's a star game. You got to figure out where your stars are. So that's it. Hope you found it informative, the video.